What's up guys, this is Astranox. It's time for a showcase of Cidd in Guild War this time. So this hero, I've talked about him, the way I have him built is high speed, high crit damage. He's got pretty good attack considering the base attack that he has, but he's got that sweet speed multiplier boosting his damage even further. Now with 3 new exclusive equipments, 2 of them are for PvE content. One of them I really like. It's the one that gives him elemental advantage when he doesn't have speed buff with the skill number 3. That's a big deal. A lot of people don't realize how powerful it is because on turn number 1 you won't have the speed buff unless you're running a speed buffer in the team, but that opens up some nice stuff like attacking a fire hero. So like popping a Hwayong on turn number 1 feels really good, and you will see the damage that he's able to do without attack buff, without speed buff. He has elemental advantage. And you will see the damage with the soul burn, and I believe always with the soul burn, maybe in these guild battles. Look at the damage, right? So Cidd, of course, you know, Ram, you know, counter attack, almost took out 2 heroes, classic. Look at that, 21.2k. Now the exclusive equipment is not in play because he already has elemental advantage versus ice, but you will see the second battle, and yeah, on the third battle he gets you know, extra damage, but it's very good. It is very good on turn 1 because a lot of stuff is happening on turn number 1 when you are doing, you know, single target burst. You're playing high speed, big single target burst. You're cleaving, you're mixing it up between the 2 of them. It's very powerful. A lot of stuff gets decided on turn number 1 when it comes down to speed play, right? So that's definitely helping him a lot. And even with the amount of speed that I have, guys, it's pretty ridiculous the numbers that I'm seeing with my Cidd. And keep in mind, I'm running Wind Rider. Wind Rider has a passive attack increase. That's good to, you know, boost Cidd's damage throughout the battle. The thing is, when I pop someone with a skill number 3, it allows skill number 1 to deal a lot more damage. And it's very powerful when you're able to take out 2 heroes with Cidd, especially when you're not even running an attack buff in your team. That's pretty ridiculous. He might need the soul burn on skill number 3 versus tankier heroes. Yes, versus like really tanky teams, you might need to have like an attack buff on your Cidd. The enemy stacking multiple layers of protection, they're super slow. Well, maybe you're gonna get more than 1 turn on them before it's their turn to go, right? So you're gonna be able to mess them up, start taking out the heroes that are the biggest threat first. Look at this here, Summertime Hysteria and Pirate Captain Flan. Like, it's pretty ridiculous, that combo. As long as you have someone taking care of their immunity, you're just like landing bombs everywhere, and you can single out whoever didn't get a bomb on them because of maybe resist, right, with Summertime Hysteria, and then you just use the skill 3 and you activate all of them, you detonate them, and it's a ton of damage. But we won't see it here because they're just too soft, and I just took them out with the direct hit. So this is cool. Running Blaze Dingo for protection and running Wind Rider on Cidd to give him stealth. You can see how powerful it is to do a combo like that. It's not for everyone. Not everyone's running a Blaze Dingo, right? Like, Blaze Dingo is a lot of fun. He's hard to position, but when you can put him to good use and he can shine, he's definitely quite deadly. He helps the team and he's able to do a lot of burst damage. You do have to get lucky with the S2 and to the S1. The S1 is going to be on a random hero, but man, it is some pretty crazy damage. Keep in mind, I'm running Warhorn on him and he has triple S Imprint, so that's something like 20% attack increase for my team, which is the reason why you're seeing Blaze Dingo in my battles and he doesn't even get a chance to go. It's because I'm using him as a passive attack buff for the team, and if it's his time to go, I mean, he's gonna be able to help the team out. Now we got a Valet on the first team, and here I'm gonna be using Cidd to counter Arbiter Vildred, and having a hero like Cidd that you can just bring like in World Arena, and the enemy might want to pick like they're gonna try to pick Arbiter Vigilant to counter your cleave or counter your single target burst. At least you got Cidd, and you might want to bring a second option to deal with Arbiter Vigilant, because if they ban Cidd, you're gonna be having some problems, right? So here I'm able to soften them up. They are silenced. Violet actually got crit, so that feels good. I'm gonna have to double tap Arbiter Vigilant because that's one of the reasons why I brought Cidd, you know, for this battle here. If you little showcase here of his power, and you can see that the damage with the Wind Rider activated when he stealthed is the damage of skill 1 is almost as high as the skill number 3, which is really cool. It's definitely great, and it will allow you to potentially double tap heroes. You know, Soulburn skill 3 versus a more tanky hero, and then finish a softer one with the skill number 1. Of course, you know, Violet's gonna be missing. I'm targeting him because I have invulnerability. I cannot go down, but now I have to pop, you know, Fall and CC, right? I'm gonna pop Fall and CC because I'm missing Violet. I can't guarantee that I'm gonna land my hit, and of course Violet is all sorts of annoying, and I keep missing my attack. So that is what happens. I should have given invulnerability to Warwick again, and kept Cidd in stealth, and used Cidd to attack Fallen Cecilia to take her out, and with Warwick and Blazingo with invulnerability, I should have used these two to attack Violet. Now, if you have noticed, Violet kept counter-attacking and putting attack break on Blazingo and on Cidd, so that was really annoying, and you guys know how annoying Violet is. Oh man, what a cancerous hero. So sometimes I like to just bring whatever and just have quick battles, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm able to land some hits on Violet, but when it's a bunch of misses, it is quite annoying. So that's the way it works, right? So yeah, I'm really happy with Cidd with his exclusive equipment. A lot of players don't realize how powerful it is because, you know, they might not be using Cidd in PvP. They might not be using Cidd the same way I use Cidd. But that means that I can bring him in more battles. That's the thing. Yes, you can pick your battles with Cidd and bring him in battles where there's going to be an ice hero or more, so he can counter them. But if you maybe pick Cidd earlier on in World Arena, and then the enemy counter picks with a fire hero or maybe more, well, at least the doors are not all shut. Like, you can still manage to pull it off. And as you saw with the Soulburn, you know, Cidd popping like one tapping a Hwayong, it's very effective, right? But you need to have the gear on him. The great thing about this hero is that you can bring him in PvE content as well as PvP. Hard to gear, but definitely a very effective hero that can be used in all sorts of places. But let us know what you guys think about Cidd in the comment section. That's it for this one. I'm Astranox. Good luck with all ya do. Peace out for now.